original use of the Sagniv One Radio Network.
Are taking on the number 21 Texas Longhorns. I'm still wondering when they're gonna be back. Sam Ellinger said they were gonna be back like 3 years ago.
Just comes to mind on that list that you're like, like this, they could shock the world.
Nathan, you want this? Hold
Nathan,
on.
Nathan, wait a minute, stop it, Skip.
How are we looking at this? Is this a walk off or is this gonna be like the Florida game?
Bama by 3 touchdowns.
Here we go. Get your popcorn ready.
What's the big thing?
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here in the Sooner State. And in about half an hour, my favorite professional football squad, the Atlanta Falcons, will be taking on the Cowboys of Dallas. They will be playing at Jerry World, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. Just came here today for a few minutes just to talk about it because, this game, generally it would just be another game on the schedule. But, about 10 years or so ago, it started taking on a different type of significance. Many of you, those of you that know me, for those of you that don't know, I am well, if you don't know by now, then you just haven't been paying attention. I am a lifelong Falcons fan. Even played for a little league team called the Falcons and rooted for the Falcons my entire life. My wife of 10 years, my beautiful wife of 10 years, is a Dallas Cowboys fan. And as fate would have it, the Cowboys and the Falcons were playing each other on our first wedding anniversary. So what I did for that anniversary was I sent her on a scavenger hunt with a friend. And the scavenger hunt wound up with us meeting at a central location, sitting down and watching the Dallas Atlanta game together with some friends who also were Dallas and Atlanta fans. And since then, the game has been affectionately, well, hello there yourself, beautiful, has been named by us affectionately the Handy Bowl. Well, just a little brief history on the Handy Bowl. Before it was the Handy Bowl, the Falcons came into the NFL as a franchise in 1966. That was the first time that the Falcons and the Cowboys played each other. Since then, Dallas holds the series lead at 18 games to 11. But since the inception of Handy Bowl, the Falcons currently have a 3 games to 2 series lead. Today is Handy Bowl 6. Now, last year was just an embarrassment. I don't know. Y'all couldn't tell they were going to kick on an onside kick. Like, really? You guys really couldn't tell that they were going to kick an onside kick. That's just how that went. The Falcons wound up losing the game. I just knocked my notes over. I got to go pick them up. So last year, the Falcons wound up losing on a last second, I believe it was the last second field goal, 39-40. The previous year's Handy Bowl 1, Atlanta won 19-13 in Atlanta. Handy Bowl 2 in Dallas, 30-28 Atlanta. Handy Bowl 3 in the Georgia Dome, 7-27. Hey, what's going on, brother Darius Stowers? My man, all the way from up way north of me where it gets cold and stuff like that. Hey, Darius. Hey, Darius, I had to come on here so the wife could get the gristle because I had to talk smack for the game today. I had to give her the gristle. So, anyway, let's see. Game number 4 here. See, you done thrown me off. Now I'm on a whole nother level. Life is a jungle, and that jungle is hell. My man Darius Stowers there, fraternity brother of mine, little brother, big brother relationship we got going on. Absolutely awesome podcast, Jungle is Hell podcast. He and my other esteemed frat brother, Mel. They doing the doggone thing, y'all. They started out like 2 months ago, and they got like 100. They got like 178 episodes. They're cranking them out, but they're doing the doggone thing. So go check them out on all the big platforms and the little ones. Where was I? See, got me distracted again. Handy Bowl 4 2018. Dallas gets his first win, 22-19 in the Georgia Dome. And then, of course, we know about last year's fiasco. It was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Listen, all I know is Atlanta, y'all got to win. Y'all got. I see. My wife is in the chat talking smack. Them boys are not sending the Falcons. You mean they're gonna send the Falcons packing like they sent the Broncos packing last week? I said something out loud. Did I say something out loud? I said something out loud. I said it out loud. That's right. Yeah. What happened last week? Denver was not supposed to beat y'all. Y'all were I forgot how many point favorite to win that game. Y'all couldn't get nothing going. And y'all are playing the most consistently inconsistent team in the NFL, and my beloved Falcons. So you don't know you don't know if they're going to show up and they're going to 52 fake you out and then wind up giving y'all a 10-point lead and reel y'all in, or whether they're going to take a 28-3 lead and then let y'all win in overtime. Wait a minute. Oops. That's us. That's a bad memory. I don't even know why I brought that up. I still have to see a therapist about that. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Those of you all joining, thank you all for just coming through. I'm only going to be on for a little bit. I just came on to talk some smack with the missus for Handy Bowl 6, Atlanta versus Dallas in Dallas, 1 p.m. Central. We know how this is going to go, babe. You know, and I know how this is going to go. You know, and I know how this is going to go. It doesn't matter how good Dallas is that year and how bad Atlanta is, or how good Atlanta is that year and how bad Dallas is, or how mediocre both teams are. They are going to come out and they're going to play. And I mean, there's only been one blowout, honestly. Now that I'm looking at the scores since the inception of Handy Bowl 3, 2017, Dallas at the Georgia Dome got beat by 20.7-27. They're going to go out. They're going to play hard. They're going to, beat up on each other. And it's probably, I'm making a prediction, it's going to come down to the fourth quarter like it has in 4 of the last 5 games. Only hopefully this time, hey, Atlanta, if you guys are watching this, please watch out for the watermelon kick, okay? If they line up all on the same side of the field and dude is standing 2 yards away from the ball, they gonna kick an onside kick. Just saying. Watch me get my Kabi LeMay on while I point this out to you. Okay? So you need a Cowboys win? Oh, you got Dak on your fantasy team? Okay. Hey, look. Hey, Reza Prevost. Oh, Reza, Lord have mercy. Hey, Reza. How you doing? Reza and I go way back. Used to work at Belvoir, and we used to work together in Virginia at the clinic. Me, her, and one of my boys that I was in a singing group with, we used to work together. We go way back. Has long since been a supporter. Appreciate you for checking us out today. Hey, Sheila. Hope you're still watching. Sheila, one of my good buddies. I like to call her part of the Two Pepper crew. They come and see me at my show out in Gainesville when they used to host karaoke. So Mrs. Handy, honestly, I want to score for you. I want to know how you think this is going to go. I say neither team scores more than 35 points, and the win differential is going to be no more than 5. That's where I'm going with that. Neither team scores more than 35 points, maybe 40 max, and the win differential is going to be no more than 5. But I'm calling this one today. I think the Falcons are due for some good juju with this series. They've lost the last 2. And I think they're getting ready to pull us now. Wait a minute, Reza. What you talking about? Ready to play us in the SEC? Who's your squad? You got to be either talking about Texas or Oklahoma, one of the two. Oh, Alabama. Or what is it you talking about? You had to let me know in the comments, so I'm not completely lost. Anyway, just a little smack talk going on a Sunday morning. Oh, okay. You talking about the championship game? Hey, listen, y'all better hope that the Dr. Jekyll version of Bo Nix does not show up in that game in the Iron Bowl, because Bo Nix is definitely it's like sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. It's like the difference between Almond Joy and Miles. Yesterday he definitely did not feel like a nut and looked real bad, real bad. You say 49-20? Really? Hey, Scott, tell Heather I said bring her happy tail on here and at least say hello. She could pop in, say hello, and I could say hey back, and then she could go on about her business. What's going on, Side? My man Side checking us out. So yeah, I'm just on here talking smack. God, kickoff is in roughly about 20 minutes. Atlanta versus Dallas, and 49-20. You really think it's going that deep, darling? You really think it's going that deep? I don't think it's going to be a blowout this year. I think it's going to revert back to how it has been every year except Game 3. It's going to be a close game. We're both going to be sitting here. You're going to be going, how is Dallas letting Atlanta stay so close? And I'm going to be going, yeah. How is Atlanta staying so close to Dallas? That's just Hey, Heather. Thank you. I appreciate you. And that's just going to be how it's going to be. But, hey, look, honey, at least we don't have any more bets. At least we don't have any more bets going on. We gave up on the bets after the first one, or was it the second one? Was that bet on the first one or the second one? My poor wife wound up being the victim of a friendly wager, and the wager was that the loser had to put on the face paint of their biggest rival. Oh my goodness, all these people jumping in. Tara, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. JT, my LB, my brother in Alpha Phi Alpha. Good to see you, man. My wife wound up being the victim of of a wager that did not go her way. The loser had to put on the face paint of their rival team, hers being the football team, which was known at that point as the Washington Redskins, mine being the New Orleans Saints. Well, Falcons won, so my wife had to get her face painted, and we had a dear friend that came by and reveled in paint. I mean, she had an R on this face. She had I love RG3 over here, and I mean, her face was. There's a picture, there's photographic evidence somewhere on Facebook, which I'm sure my wife would love for me to take down, since that's already come and gone. And then we went to a bar where the predominant, we had to go watch the Redskins Cowboys game. That's what it was. We had to go to the rival game. So we had to go to a bar where there were a bunch of Redskins fans for the Redskins Cowboys game. And she walks into this bar, which is a place where I was working and doing a karaoke show. Everybody knew she was a Dallas fan. She walks in with all this burgundy and gold all over her face, and another friend shows up and gives her a Redskins jacket, and she was not a happy camper. But so yeah. Anyway, that's what that is all about. The Handy Bowl has just become another little way for us to, yeah, I know, right? Hey, look, Scott, you know me, I would have taken it all in stride. Your boy dressed up like Medea to raise some funds. Your boy dressed up like Medea to raise funds for the wounded warriors. I would have just been like, hey, who that? My wife was like, I hate you all. I won't go home right now. Fortunately, she didn't make me sleep on the couch that night. Thank you, boo boo. I love you for that. This has just become a little way for us to celebrate and kind of keep hold of romantic memories that we have in the time that we've been together, because that was our first anniversary date, was sitting down and watching Dallas and Atlanta play together. And so here we are 12 years later. Here we are 12 years later after having met each other, 10 years of marriage. And here we are at Handy Bowl 6. So, babe, I love you. You need to put your jersey on. I'm gonna go dig it out for you. Which one you want? You want the Dak or you want the Troy Aikman? I'll get your jersey for you. We're gonna sit down on the couch and we're gonna talk a bunch of smack, and we go jump up and down, and then afterwards, we'll eat some food, and that's it, I guess. Darius, you can't. Hey, Gordine, you can't do that to me, Sans. Oh man, there's Jerome Gordine. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been watching any of these shows that we put on, the Let's Talk Football or Let's Football This Week in SEC Football, Darius Jerome Gordine, that guy right there, he is the owner, CEO, and operator of DJG Enterprises and GreekGans.com, where you can go and get your very, very fly, customized, laser engraved tumblers. You can get custom Afghans made. You can get them in your favorite team's colors. It doesn't have to be Greek oriented because this is my Alpha Phi Alpha tumbler right here. And or you can get custom made Afghans. Just go see him at www.greekgans.com. That is GREEK. Oh, it's right there in the it's the crawl right across the bottom of the screen there. There we go. B Quinn and Suitcase Pimp in the building. How did I know that Florida's biggest Cowboys fan was gonna pop up and have something to say? It's a good thing you showed up, bro, because I was just about to jump off. Oh my goodness. the Cowboys fan I have known the longest in my entire life, Brother Pianki. It is good to see you. He and I go all the way back to elementary school, and I mean way, way back. Been a Cowboys fan for the Cowboys fan I've known the longest in my life. We talking Atlanta and Dallas. Handy Bowl 6. I'm a Falcons fan. Wife is a Cowboys fan. This is the 6th time that the Falcons and the birds and the boys will be squaring off since the missus and I have gotten married. And so, you know, it is what it is. We just on here talking smack. I was just about to jump off, but thank those of you all that popped through for, you know, sharing in my wife and I silliness. Hey, babe, I tell you what. How about this? Can we make this as a wager? No face painting. No face painting involved. Can we make this as a wager? If the Falcons win today, you have to agree to come on the show and say that the Falcons won and they were great. And you don't have to come on for more than maybe a minute or two. Just come on you can sit on your phone or in the other room and come on the broadcast and just say, yeah, the Falcons won. How about that wager? And I'll do this for you. Listen, this is what I'm willing to do for you, Mrs. Handy, because I love you so much. You know how I feel about Christmas before Thanksgiving. If the Cowboys win today, you could play Mariah Carey starting today and play it every day from now through Christmas. And you know how I feel about Christmas before Thanksgiving. That will be my gift to you if the Cowboys win. Please, Jesus, let the Falcons win today. Yeah, and I will go, and I will sweeten the pot and go live in your jersey. Yes, I will do that. But if the Cowboys win today, then you can start playing Mariah Carey. You can play that as a celebratory song and just don't be singing it all day. That's all. Because my wife gets songs stuck in her head and she starts singing them, and then I have it stuck in my head. I have having all kinds of stuff. You can play. What you mean you can play it anyway? That's not a wager. I thought you was not playing it out loud because, you know, I don't like Thanksgiving, Christmas before Thanksgiving. So you just like, I play it if I want to. She said, I do what I want. I'm grown. Oh, here's what I do. I tell you what, since you say you can play it anyway, here's what I'll do. I'll come on, I'll go live, and I will open up the show with a little piece of Mariah. I can't play too much of it because then they'll yank it off the live here on Facebook. But I'll open up the show with Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'll play a little bit of it. Does that work? How about that? The Falcons don't stand a chance. Listen. All y'all folks talking, y'all know, y'all do. Renan, how are you doing? Good to see you. The Falcons don't stand a chance. You keep saying that. Listen, I'm telling you, we have watched this game together 5 times, my wife and I, since we have been married. And there were years when the Cowboys were up here and the Falcons were down here. There were years when the Cowboys were down here and the Falcons were up here. And every year they come together and they just beat the ever-loving hell out of each other. It is all, except for 1 year in 2017, it's always been a good game. And I think it's going to be a good game this year. I'm a little bit hurt that everybody that jumped on here talking about go Cowboys. Ain't no Falcons fan. The Falcons fans just in hiding. It's okay. They'll be running around talking about rise up afterwards. My man Gordine got me. My Sayers Gordine got me. Appreciate you. And Reza, if you're still watching, listen, ain't nobody scared of Alabama. Y'all better hope Auburn don't beat y'all. Because if Auburn beats you, then Texas A&M has the head-to-head. No, they don't. Well, now because they lost to Ole Miss last night. But that would make things a little bit interesting. At any rate, I think we're ready for you this year, and that's all I got to say about that. You make me some bacon. You gonna make me bacon right now? You mean like right now, or you mean like if we win? That's right. That's right. That's right, Sands. I appreciate you. Good looking out. We pound it out. Brothers got to work it out. Yeah, boy. I had an 89 Public Enemy flashback right there. Shout out to Flav for a year of sobriety. Ooh. Right now? Are you hungry? Okay, that sounds like a plan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my clue. It is 12 minutes till kickoff. Cowboys at home against the Falcons in Jerry World, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. I have been Mr. Fingers. I appreciate you guys. Really, I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all, my Virginia fam, my Georgia fam, my fam, wherever, if there's any of you that's any place else other than Georgia and Virginia, love y'all, miss y'all, appreciate y'all jumping in just to share a couple of minutes of silliness with your boy. I will see y'all another time. I'll be back on tomorrow night at 5:30 Central talking about the weekend SEC football. So feel free to tune in. We'll see you then. I'm out. Holla.
Your new home for podcasts and original music. The Sagnif One Radio Network.